Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. Today is my great niece's birthday, Addison. Happy birthday. Big Aunt love you. And she made me feel very special on my birthday. She made sure that they didn't leave till they sung me happy birthday when I was late for the surprise party. Happy birthday, Addison. Now, I hate to take this turn from a happy note to this BS. I remember when I first started my channel, a lot of my content was about the trouble and the problems in my community. I was that dude. That's why I first got it wasn't called the Trump, nothing like that. He wasn't even running. They wasn't doing no election or nothing. I first got the title of sellout, Uncle Tom. I hate my own people, blah, blah, blah. I got that title from calling out my community on this BS that's going on, that we overlook. And we've been overlooking it for decades. The only time we have an uproar in my community about violence or whatever is when it's a white cop or a white person against somebody black. That's the only time we gonna raise some sand, as the old folks say. We raise sand then. So now you got a joker like me with a platform. And I was calling out the BS, that we only seemed to make noise when it was, and I was talking about how the N-words in our community must be eliminated. They must go. We have to get rid of them. They are a cancer on our community, the black community. They are a danger to black people. Now, you other groups of people, y'all say, y'all may not believe that. It's black people who are in danger when it comes to the N-words. And I started my YouTube career off addressing those issues. Here come punks like Mooch and the rest of them. You hate your own kind. You hate your own people. Because I was saying what needed to be said. And I'm still saying it. And it's getting worse. When I say N-words are savage beasts, they are the worst creatures. I'm not going to call them humans. They look like humans, but they are savage beasts. They are worse than any animal on this planet. They're worse than lions, tigers, bears. They're the most dangerous creature on this planet to black people. White people, Chinese people, anybody else y'all say. N-words are the most dangerous beast creatures on this planet when it comes to black people. The biggest threat to my people is N-words. You don't believe me? You think I'm a sellout by saying that? Hold on.
To perform, and we heard a shoot, and my son said, "Mama, get down on the floor."
Yeah, we are following breaking news tonight out of downtown Mobile. We're being told that 2 people were shot at the Sanger Theater. Now, we are following that breaking news, and we do have our Claudia Nichols, who was on the scene with the latest information. She's been there all night. Claudia, we just want to know, what's the latest that you can tell us regarding this shooting?
Yeah, Ariel, well, it is just a devastating scene that has been playing out here for the last couple hours here at Sanger Theater. The Mobile Police Department tells us the theater was full of families with children who were at a dance recital when that recital was interrupted by gunshots. This all happened here at the Sanger Theater on South Joachim Street in downtown Mobile just before 7 p.m. Mobile Police Chief William Jackson has confirmed 2 people were shot during a dance recital. Now, one person has been taken to the hospital and another was shot in the ankle. But right now, both of their conditions are unknown. A witness we spoke with says it is a shame what families had to go through here at the theater tonight. And Chief Jackson also has a message.
This is a child's dance recital. This is completely unacceptable. But once again, as in last night as well, was domestic related. This too will have some domestic relations in it as well. And it's just so unfortunate that people want to resort to gunfire instead of conflict resolution. And to bring this to a child's dance recital is despicable.
It's a shame. It's a shame. These parents spend all that money for these children to perform years' work, and this will happen. And I really wasn't going to come, but my...
Well, the Sanger Theater does have a sign posted outside on their door mandating a clear bag policy, but other safety and security measures are unknown at this time. The Mobile Police Department says they are still investigating, and we'll update you as we learn more. Reporting live tonight in downtown Mobile, Claudia Nichols, Fox 10 News.
Let me paint this picture for y'all. First off, Sanger Theater. I think it's at least 100 years old. Some of the biggest acts known have come through and performed at Sanger Theater. I think it's at least, if I'm not mistaken, it's around 100 years old, if not older. Historic Sanger Theater, Saengerer Theater in Mobile, Alabama. Look it up. Look up the history. It's not a nightclub, not a night spot. It's a family event place, a theater where you go to watch. When I was a child, we went to watch Nutcracker for Christmas. It's where the school field trips. You go watch plays. As a child, I remember from the first grade forward I can remember, we went to Sanger Theater for school trips, school outings, school events, dance recitals. Ever since I was a child, and it was around before I was born. But I remember even as a child going to the Sanger Theater, one of the ones I do remember, the Nutcracker. Remember that played the Nutcracker around Christmas? Loved it, looked forward to it. It was a live play, the Nutcracker. Disney and Lights and different family events. It's a family theater. Disney comes there a lot, different shows. Disney on Ice, you name it. Family event. It's not a nightclub. It's not where you go shake it. It ain't none of that. Family shows, concerts. So now here we have, as usual, what they have there, a children's dance recital. You know, the kids up there dancing, and the parents are, oh, that's my baby, that's my baby. Imagine that white people. You know, y'all know the dance. You had a dance recital at kids up there dancing with their little dresses on, you spent your money, the little dresses, and y'all look, oh, feeling all warm on inside. That's your baby. You been sat there and stayed up long nights helping her practice, and now the big day, the recital. And all the proud parents and family and whatever in there watching their little bundles of joy, the little grandkids. These babies, 7, 8 years old. That's what this is. One problem. These were black people. Whenever you have a large gathering of black people, for some reason, it attracts some N-words. It's like the N-words can sniff out. I smell black people. It's like the N-words are trolling around. They're paroling like Satan, looking for souls to devour. Where N-words are trolling around, looking for black people to destroy. And lo and behold, whenever there's a large gathering of innocent, law-abiding black people trying to enjoy life like everybody else, here come the N-words. They can smell the black people. So they gotta come and interrupt and destroy everything that black people work for. So while these black people in there with their babies, family members, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, uncles, watching their little grandkid, watching their little niece, watching their little nephew do their little dance recital. A school dance recital. You in there, heart just a beating because your baby, you so proud. Because you know how much work she put into getting her steps right, learning her routine. You know how much she wants this. And your heart just, boop, 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 that's my baby. Then all of a sudden, brah, brah, what? Inside Sanger Theater, the N-words have made their appearance. Shut up, a family children's dance recital. They ain't in the hood. They ain't in Compton. They not in Memphis, Tennessee. They not in Pritchard, Alabama. They downtown Mobile at a family event place where it's known for children having recitals. And that's what's going on at the time that they decided to shoot the place up. Children on stage dancing. Ah, who knows what they were dancing to? La, 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 blah, blah, oh. N-words have made their appearance. Mooch and the rest of you clowns that was coming after me because I'm going after that behavior. When I say there should be a 25-year minimum mandatory sentence for gun violence like that, no parole. You got people out here getting caught with a little narcotic. Getting 40 years, 50 years, fed. Ain't getting out no time soon. But jokers doing stuff like this out in 10. They might give him 40 years and he'll be out in 10. Doing it again. I wonder is it because it's only affecting black people? Could that be reading the Get Out? So I don't know. I ain't gonna go into that conspiracy. Why the punishment is not severe for that. Probation, 5 years. That's it, be back at the house. Doing it again. And you'll be watching the news when they violate the law again. And then when the news announce their arrest history, you'll be like, how the hell are they out? Usually whenever you see something like this happen and they show who did it, they got a record longer than Broad Street. And they right out here, and you be like, he was convicted in 95, he was convicted in 87, he was convicted well, I done went back too far to years, but you see them, you know what I'm saying. Y'all see the news when they be announcing these folks' records. N-words to my black family and friends. Be careful. Watch your backs. Be on the lookout for the N-words. You never know when they're going to show up. But whenever they show up, it's always bad news for black people. N-words are the worst animals to ever walk this planet. Avoid them at all costs. Get it, got it, good. Bye.